You want me? Come and get me!
Hey guys, it is Lil and Scott here, and we just got out of seeing Captain America: Brave New World, and we're here to talk about it.
Yeah. First off, I'm kind of torn because I did think it was a good movie. I think it didn't focus enough on Sam becoming Captain America.
Yeah. I agree.
You know, it was almost a sequel to The Incredible Hulk and Eternals.
Yeah.
And I think they could have focused more on Captain America in a Captain America movie. Like, that's, you know.
Like, personally thinking about it, it feels kind of like a comic book issue that was just like another story that he went to save the world. It wasn't like
just some random
Sam.
issue. Yeah, which, you know, can be cool. But I feel like that really wasn't their intention. Yeah. It was just kind of thrown together. And that being said, like, I did think it was a good movie. Mm-hmm. I loved Harrison Ford. We're not going to get into spoiler territory, really, but I think he was a great replacement for William Hurt as General Ross. Mm-hmm. I loved his whole dynamic with Sam and just the idea of, you know, a former MCU villain becoming president. You know, that definitely opened up a whole other can of worms. You know, and
I gotta agree with that.
I think Captain America facing off against the president of the United States is a very cool.
Yeah,
storyline, you know, like overall, I did think it was good.
Would you see it again?
I'd see it again. That's not a high bar for Marvel movies, you know. Clearly, I'm pretty entrenched in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I'd see it again. It was far from one of my favorites. I do think it had a lot of weak points, but I did like the dynamic between, you know, Ross and Sam. All the Red Hulk scenes. I'm not going to spoil anything. You've seen the trailers, I'm sure. They're great. They're fantastic. They're the best Hulk action we've seen probably since, you know, maybe the first Avengers. Definitely since Avengers 2.
Yeah.
Are
you gonna be like, since Eric Bana? Or?
That's been a minute. But yeah, so you got great Hulk, Red Hulk action. Some of the action scenes with you know, Cap, great. Just not enough. I feel like they were just kind of going for this, you know, Winter Soldier vibe, but they didn't put the work in. I feel like the writing was very, very, like, kind of half-baked, I'd say. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, do with that what you will. Again, it's still worth a watch. Mm-hmm. I think it's definitely worth a watch. It's overall kind of forgettable, though. I hate to say.
Yeah, when we were leaving, I was like, "Don't say that." No.
Look at this shirt. I wanted it to be amazing. I do think a better Cap Sam storyline was Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which actually I just showed to Lil.
Yes.
She watched like the first episode in 2020 when it first came out. But it's
See, I enjoyed that, though. I thought it was good.
That was really good.
That was
really good.
Like, wow.
Cap storyline. I feel like it really cemented why Sam needed to be Cap.
Yeah.
I didn't really get that in this movie. I feel like it was a little rushed, and yeah. I mean that's pretty much it. I think it was rushed in some parts. I think it was slow in other parts. It didn't make a great full product in my mind. So. Lil, what are your thoughts?
I, just coming from a girl's perspective that just saw these, the, you know, Winter Soldier show. It was
the Falcon and Winter
Soldier, which I did think was great. Like, fellas, if you were bringing your, you know, girlfriend or sister or, you know, especially like female in your life, I think she's going to go in, watch this movie, and think it's a good all-around movie. Like, coming from my perspective, like, I do really enjoy, you know, Marvel and just, like, the superhero movies in general. Like, you really got me on them, though. Like, I mean, I love them to begin with. I, you know, have loved X-Men and everything. But, you know, I think that they're going to actually just appreciate this movie. But what's the one thing that walking out of this movie, which we actually saw with Scott's parents, shout out to Steve and Carla. But what's the one thing that you said, you remember?
It's a dad movie.
It's a dad movie.
It is definitely a dad movie for sure.
Yes, lots of action.
Lots of action. Lots of. It felt like a sort of like 70s kind of thriller.
Yeah.
Which again, my dad very much appreciated that.
We walked out of the theater and he was like, "Wow."
So if you want to take your old man to a movie, this is the one. This is it.
Yes. It's clean,
perfect dad movie.
Yeah.
It's got this sort of like political intrigue. It's got the the president's in danger. Very like mid 80s, 70s kind of action movie. So, I think I think if you're looking to entertain a slightly older crowd, I think they might like it.
Yeah,
a lot more,
sure.
So.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, so have you guys seen Captain America Brave New World? If you have, what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Let us know your favorite scene, what you thought of Red Hulk. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to talk about in this movie.
Sure.
I'll give it that. I almost too much, maybe.
Yeah.
But, just let us know what you think. Are you looking forward to another Captain America movie? Fire away.
Yeah, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know the next time we are posting a video.
All right, until next time, Daydream fam.
Goodbye.